A very good day, dear madam and all. My name is Gahyathry Letchmanan and my matric number is 820B1348. Today, I would like to present about my industrial training journey at Eastern Decorator Sembilan Berhad. Firstly, we start with the company background. Eastern Decorator is the largest home textile and bedding products manufacturer in South Asia, which established by the young couple in 1968 at Ipoh, Perak, Malaysia. It's being the head cultures company. As the beginning in 1968, it was built in a simple home furniture store, and now the company has developed as a large-scale manufacturer with global presence by offering a wide selections of bedding products along with home and living goods into various market sectors in the current business environment. Eastern Decorator was achieved a lot of milestones, and it has been grabbed 650 million population market capability by serving all the South Asia through their subsidiary companies in Malaysia and in other countries such as Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Cambodia. The subsidiaries companies are EDES, EDICO, and Easternmax. For the Eastern Decorator are handling finished good products such as bedline, bedding accessories, butt accessories in the whole brand of Akimi, Winnie, Canon, and lot more. For the EDES are handling finished good products under Hoga brand such as sleep products, Sense products, and lot more. For the EDICO is a manufacturing factory, which is plant 1 and 2, handling the manufacturing the items that import and sell here and also export to other countries. And the Easternmax is handling the direct shipment of other countries at Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia and Cambodia. Next is Eastern Decorator main business. The first is OEM services, which is the original equipment manufacturer, and ODM services, which is the original design manufacturer in the products of home and living decorator products, bedline products, bedding accessories, window covering, cushions, bed products, and a lot more. The second is retail. We are handling a retail by our top brands on Eastern Decorator among the stores and malls. The first brand is Akimi since 1992, and the second one is Hoga since 2018. The third is the manufacturing. We're having a largest home textile manufacturing factory in the country, which is the name EDICO Plant 1 and 2. And the fourth is liaising. We have our own ED retail shop and LV stores at Ipoh. And with this warehouse, we are managing the largest home textile warehouse, which is named as DC and located at the HQ. And we also managing own LCL container at the warehouse DC at HQ. Eastern Decorator main business flow. The first is import finished good to the Eastern Decorator, as we will import the finished good to the Eastern Decorator and we will redesign, repack, and we send to the sell counter as to stores, malls, by holding a top brand of Akimi, Winnie, Canon, Hoga, and so on. Second is the import raw material to EA1 and EA2, which is the EDICO factory, as we will import the raw materials from other countries to our factory and we will manage manufacturing it, and we will also send to the sell counter at the malls, stores of here, and we also export to other countries. Third is warehouse management. We are handling warehouse management at the DC HQ. We will handling the import items that repack arrangements to the send to the sell counter of our ED shop, stores, and malls. And we also managing our own container of LCLs for pull in the import items into warehouse from the arrival port. Next is Eastern Decorator working process, as the import and the export Eastern Decorator handling process, which is the first is procurement, as handling the whole import progress to align with the shipper from starting until end, according to the items, quantity, what are the volumes, and so on. They also provide the documents of the shipment from the shipper and update to overall progress to the shipper and also the shipping team. And the second one is the shipping departments or teams, as myself was one of the shipping department teams, was as our role is connected with all the procurements and forwarder for overall shipping progress from starting until end, and we will pass and update all the shipping progress and the sailing schedule to the purchaser, or we can say like procurement and the forwarders. And we also provide confirmations for all the shipping document for the clearance, and we will plan the delivery progress of the import items at the warehouse, and we also handling the invoices, charges, and a lot more. And next will be the finance. Finance is the one who handling the payment procedures of the overall import process of the shipment and the extra payments of the delay shipment, which is the detention or demurrage. Um, and the next is the HR, IT, and the design team, as they will be in the role of development of the business and staff strategy towards the company. As the HR, they will have to manage and support the staff work in a comfortable environment. IT is help to the network of the overall company work smoothly and without any issues. And the design team is help in the growth of idea and the design format, which boosts the business as well. As myself being a part of shipping department, the scope of the exposure to the student is the first, handling Malaysia import shipment booking, as we need to book the vessel, liaise with the forwarder for the info of the shipment, and decide the container size, the volume, and we need to follow up the shipment and update to the purchaser. The second one is LC applications, bank documentation for the payment method of shipment under LC or DP, as we need to apply and always we need to update and follow up the bank and as the trade finance monthly budget according to the bank of our LC application. Third one is handling Singapore and other countries import and export shipment, as we handling two. First is the direct shipment countries of Singapore and other countries. And the second one is China port to port door shipment via our agent. The fourth is handling all the inquiries from the purchaser and the forwarders and also the finance, maybe through the email or the call, as the elements are ocean freight amount that we have been confirmed, the ashes code that we have been indicated in the shipping document should be right, and then import duty amount that we confirm in the shipping documents, and we need to update the vessel status to the purchaser. And the fifth one is weekly ocean freight, as we need to update the pricing team weekly about the ocean freight schedule and the price based on the quotations provided by the forwarders for the Malaysia shipment and the other country shipments too. And the sixth is Malaysia container put in and out plan, as we need to update to the warehouse management and the forwarders for all the three companies, as the EDAS, Eastern Decorator, and EDICO, as our plan the date of container for unloading the goods, as we need to balancing the space of the container at for in and out at the warehouse. And the seventh is shipping document checking, as we should be correct all the info and the hashes code indicate in the shipping documents for the clearance, as the shipping documents are BL, K1, Form E, MIDA, forwarding invoices, charges, and DD, which demurrage and detention invoice, and all the shipping documents. For the contribution to industry first, we will follow up all the shipment for EDAS, Eastern, and EDICO company through the master shipment system, and we will get to the shipment status and be able to update the progress to the purchaser so the vessel can arrive on time. Second is we check and confirm correctly all the shipment documents for the clearance process, which help to do the clearance as fast without any delay in the shipment. And third is check GRD list and update booking items in the system for Eastern Decorator, EDAS, and EDICO for every week, as the booking are up to date and we can proceed on time. And the fourth one is take over the executive job, as myself, I will present all the shipment progress, issues in the clearance, updating the needed document and the list by the custom for the clearance process to the manager and the management by weekly meeting. And the fifth one is plan put in and out schedule for all the container earlier for all the shipment under Eastern, EDAS, and EDICO, as we will inform to the warehouse management and the forwarder to avoid the delay on unloading goods and be able to balancing the spacing of in and out of the container at the warehouse. Next, suggestion for the improvements. The first point, the company should upgrade a systematic work platform to handle the overall of the shipment, so by that be able to save the time, avoid the data loss, and the lack of the system like email or the share files are keep lag and low not responding. So be able to overcome that kinds of issues by upgrading a systematic work platform. The second point is the company should assign job scope and roles in an equally base to all the staff, and they should increase the manpower because we currently handle over workloaded due to lack of manpower. So the work keep on delay to settle. The third point is they should provide on-job training for all the staff regarding the shipment knowledge, so they're able to be more knowledgeable and able to react and solve any of the problems in the shipments or the clearance as fast and on time. The fourth point is need to be develop a strong relationship with the forwarder so they can follow up and can handle all the shipments smoothly without any lag. The fifth point is build a systematic work plan for all the workflow of the job scope of the departments. As myself, I've been in the shipping department, there are a lot of job scope. So if they build a systematic work plan for all the workflow, be able to make us learn fast and easy to understand the progress as well. The challenges for task executions, the first one is need to be more careful when checking all the shipping documents for the clearance, because if there is any error, the container will stuck at the custom and we need to pay the higher duty payment, or we can't apply any other shipment document for the shipment as well. And the second point is we should have a good knowledge of the shipment workflow, custom clearance process, and the delivery plan of the goods at the warehouse, because if there any problem, we need to solve and find a good solutions as fast and on time. The third point is handling a shipment for Eastern Decorator, EDAS, and EDCO company, all the three company at the same time. So it will take more time to us to update and follow up all the shipment under all these companies. And the fourth point is should have a knowledge about the description and the hashes code on how to check the code to avoid the problems in the clearance process at custom. And the fifth point is check all the shipment documents provided by the shipper is correct before pass to the forwarder for the clearance, and we need to confirm all the info given by the shipper is correct and tally with all the supporting document of the shipment. Due to we handle a lot of documents and shipments, if there is any error, we need to amend it for correction, and it also will take more time for us to confirm and proceed the shipment as well. And the sixth point is we should keep on follow up the vessel status from the loading part until unloading port, as avoiding any lag and delay to the estimate time delivery to the warehouse. And it's been quite challenging for us in the progress to follow up all the vessels and to get up the original documents from the bank on time before the vessel arrival to the port for the clearance. For added value in student knowledge, the first point is I get a knowledge of the import and export shipment, workflow, and the progress. The second point is I get to understand and learn regarding the home textile bending products manufacturing, what are the business, what are the process, and the progress as well. And the third point, I get learn how to deal, how to book a vessel, and answer all the inquiries from the forwarders and purchaser for all the shipment process. And the fourth point, I understand the procedure and the clearance process of the custom. And the fifth point, I learn and understand the duty of custom, what is the access code, what is the descriptions, what are the applicable items for the HS code in the import shipment based on Malaysia Custom Act, and the handling document for the clearance without any lag in the shipment.